This is our little boondocking spot here at the church while we're in Idaho. We've been enjoying this RV lifestyle for almost 4 years. Now, 2 of those years we were part-time, and now we're going on 2 years of full-time. So we've said goodbye to our families several times before, but this time it just feels different. This time it's just harder.
That's great.
But yeah.
When we come back to our home base, when we come back to Idaho, we have options of where to stay. We have a family member that has some land that we've stayed on. We have an RV park, maybe about 20 minutes from here. And then we also like to dry camp at our church parking lot. And that's really close to where my parents live and to our girls, so it makes it really convenient. Coming back to Idaho is so important. It gives us the opportunity to just reset. Ryan always has a lot of projects he wants to get done, things he wants to fix. I always want to get rid of a lot of things we've been accumulating in the rig so that we can make room for more. And the most important part about it, of course, is getting to reconnect with our families. We've been gone for a long time. It's been since Christmas that we were back. So it's been so nice to get to touch base with our families and have that physical connection with them. All right, I just dropped my mom off at the doors for her second knee replacement surgeries. We were only expecting to be in Idaho for just a couple of weeks. My mom was having her second knee replacement surgery, so I wanted to help take care of her. But while she was recovering, my dad's health took a turn and he ended up on hospice where we were able to take care of him, and then he passed away. So that was completely unexpected. He was a prayer warrior. He spoke scriptures over our family daily. I'm gonna miss him every single day, but there's so much peace in my heart knowing where he is now.
So we got the kayak secured up here for another couple thousand miles. And this is one of the questions we get asked all the time is about our kayak carriers. And in fact, while we were in a store parking lot today, somebody stopped us and asked them how we liked it and how they get secured to the vehicle. This is the Thule system. It's not inexpensive, but it is rock solid. These kayaks have been up here on the roof for over 50,000 miles without incident. Well, typically we only carry 2 kayaks up here at a time, but on a couple occasions we have carried 3, like when we went up the glacier and one of our kids are traveling with us. When you attach this to your vehicle, it basically has the rubber foot that rests on the vehicle itself, and it has a little clamp bar that kind of comes down into the door frame, and you just tighten it on to secure it. Everything you see up here is like 3 or 4 different parts. There is one specific part for vehicles, and that is the fit kit. The fit kit we used, I think, is for the F-150 crew cab, but the crossbars up here and then also the actual kayak holders. Now, we elected to go with kayak holders that fold down just because we thought it looked better when we weren't carrying the kayaks around, that they kind of folded down and it still looked appealing instead of having kayak holders, up in the air. But that's a personal preference. You can find all these parts listed on our website.
I'm just out here getting the truck ready for departure, and I wanted to share with you our truck seat cover. Now, that thing has been through I don't know how many miles, and it has protected our leather seats. The pups, you name it, has been on there. I just take it off, throw it in the wash machine and the dryer. It looks good as new, still to this day. So that is such a keeper for us. One of Ryan's friends shared with him this console cover that he has, so we decided to get one for us because our pups do like to come up here. Hannah, if she wants a drink of water, or if they're really excited we are somewhere, they'll put their paws up here. So this is gonna be great to protect the seat from any additional damage that it could take from our pups.
During the time we're up in Indiana, we got new tires put on the rig, and shortly after we found that we had a slow leak in this tire. So we did the soap and water thing where you spray it and found that the leak was at the valve stem. Now, we use TPMS sensors, and so we pulled the TPMS sensor off again and sprayed it, and there was no leak. We've been using these same sensors since 2019, and they've been on 3 fifth wheels. So one of the things you got to do to these sensors is there's a little rubber O-ring that's embedded into the sensor that you got to swap out every once in a while. So apparently our sensor had become aged, and that's what was causing the leak. So new O-rings all the way around.
I think we're onto something good.
So we ended up being here for a lot longer than we anticipated for reasons that kind of outside of our control. But I did end up getting a lot of things accomplished that I wanted to get done. Like, I changed oil on the truck, I put new brakes on the truck, I I checked all the seals on the rig. We fixed a water leak that showed up when we arrived in Boise that was in the underbelly from a PEX line that was tied to the frame too tightly. We installed a new camera up on the pin box. We fixed the tape on the underbelly. So the tape that they use isn't that sticky and the flap is coming down. So we used some more RV underbelly tape, but there's got to be a better way because I think that stuff just gets moisture in it and falls down. And we put our logo back on the back side of the rig. And I'm sure there was probably more. I mean, we got this video done that you're watching. Almost.
We have delayed and we've delayed and at least 4 days of delaying leaving. But today is the final day. We're going to give our goodbyes to our family.
Love you, sweetie.
Bye.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you. Love you so much. We love this travel lifestyle. We love meeting the people. We love seeing this country, and we are ready to leave again and continue this journey on the road.
That lines the sky. We'll let it be our guide.
So here's to full-time RV life. We'll see you next time.